I've been on YouTube for 8 years. I still haven't hit 10,000 subscribers, and I can honestly and humbly say that this is where I went wrong. I am a creator. What's going on, y'all? You already know who it is. It's itsAshleyMcCray. Welcome back to whose channel? You guys. I just want to be brutally blunt, honest, and give you guys the tips that I wish I could have gave myself when I started, because I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I'm just trying to tell y'all where people go wrong when they start their YouTube channel. I also want to give you guys solutions, because it's no point of me telling you the problem if we don't have something to fix it, you know? So we have a problem and we have the solution, so let's get into it. Problem number one, you do not know who your target audience is. Y'all, this is so freaking important. That's why I'm putting it as tip number one, because who are you making videos for? Who are you talking to? You have to know who you want, or who ideally you think will be watching your videos, so that way you can better address them. It's like, we ain't making no letter to whom it may concern. It's like, no, we are getting specific. Dear creators, dear makeup artists, dear gamers, we're getting specific. Dear people who like to be entertained. Like, you have to get specific and know exactly who it is that you're targeting. So do your research and know who it is that you want to make a video for. Problem number two, and please do not take this personally, because it's not personal at all. Either you are not entertaining enough, or you really lack personality. To me, you have a few different solutions when it comes to this problem, because everybody's not meant to have just this lively personality. Everybody is not meant to be an extrovert. There's a lot of introverts. We're all different, so therefore there's room for different personalities. So you don't have to have a stage presence of just, hi, and I'm here, and let's do it, and X, Y, and Z, and let's just go, and I'm happy, and I'm so energetic, and I want to do this, and I want to do it now. You don't have to be like that at all. There's so many YouTubers who know their target audience, and they understand their personality, and they're able to portray who they are to their target audience that's still captivating. So I do feel like if you don't have just the loudest personality in the world, but you do want your videos to be a little bit more upbeat, you would just have to find a different way of showcasing it or presenting it to your viewers. You can do it through editing style, you can do it through the clothes that you wear. Also too, keep in mind, you can be very chill. Mr. Beast knows who his target audience is, and he knows that he wants to entertain them, you know? So because of that, he's like, my personality doesn't have to sell this. My video just needs to be very entertaining the entire time. So it's just important to know if you need to be entertaining or if you need to have a personality. Which brings me to my third problem, is that you don't have a niche, however it is you want to pronounce it. This is a tough one, because I never liked being categorized. I never liked being placed into a box. I do so many different things, and I love doing all of the different things that I do. So because of that, I'm just like, I don't want to be known for just one thing. I don't want you to just be like, Ashley, this. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, I do feel like there is power in focusing and honing in on that particular topic. YouTube loves it. It's like, hey, yeah, you like this type of content, I can keep giving you this type of content, you know? But it's like, if you're giving them so many different types or forms of content, it's gonna be hard for YouTube to actually keep recommending your videos to the same type of person. It's because your target audience is constantly changing. I do feel like you can have multiple niches as long as it all correlates within your same target audience. Or you can just make different channels, cater a channel to strictly vlogging, cater a channel to strictly finances. Problem number four, you guys, that I have down is mainly where new YouTubers, or just a lot of people who are trying to be successful on YouTube, go wrong. You're not actually helping people grow. You're not actually adding value to people's lives. When I was doing my channel, because I didn't want a niche, I did whatever it is that I wanted to do. And honestly, y'all, God humbled me, and he just allowed me to see I wasn't consciously trying to add value. I wasn't consciously trying to give to you guys who are watching my videos, you know? Like, it wasn't something where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna help them progress in this. No, I was focused on my growth and my progression, and indirectly just hoping like y'all got something from that, you know? But I see that there's a difference of being intentional and actually trying to help somebody grow, trying to help your viewers grow, and putting energy towards that. This is the one that hit me the hardest, because I was like, wow, like, I wasn't even thinking about y'all. And I'm so sorry, like, because I love y'all. These folks are actually taking the time to watch your videos. Give them something. Like, they should be leaving you better than they came to you, and then going out into the world, being able to share that knowledge, apply that knowledge that they learned from you. If you're doing entertainment videos, their mood should change. Sometimes people come to be entertained because they don't feel well, you know? So it's like, you should be giving out good energy to where they're changed. Focus on the people who are actually taking the time to support you by watching this video. Give them something. If you take this one problem and fix it, I think you'll just change the whole trajectory of your channel. Fix that, you've changed the game. Problem number 5, you have to be able to adapt and change to the times that's current. I know for me personally, I really did not want to do that, just because I got on YouTube when I was younger and I was just so heavily inspired to get on there for a specific reason. I just loved that people were just making videos, you know, and I fell in love with that. So that's why I started my channel. And that's why for so long I was just making videos, like, for myself, because that's what everybody was doing back in the day. And eventually, like, people just started falling in love with them or whatever. But if you want to be successful, you have to adapt. Animals who couldn't adapt back in the day, they became extinct. They died off, you know? So it's like, you have to be willing to adapt and cater to the current times. It's sort of kind of a harsh reality, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is, but it's not what it looks like. Problem number 6 is that you don't put out enough of the right type of content. When I was looking up YouTube videos on how to be successful on YouTube, people constantly just tell you to be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. If you're consistently putting out content where you don't even know who your target audience is, you're just, you know, you're literally throwing stuff out here with no set target. What people don't tell you is that you need to be consistent in the right type of content. If you found your target and you're constantly aiming content at that target, something's gonna hit. I feel like that's a really huge problem that I never noticed before, because I wasn't putting out the right type of content. I was just putting out whatever. I was staying consistent with it for a while, doing whatever it is that I wanted to do, but it just wasn't the right type of content. It wasn't intentional, it wasn't targeted, none of that. So you have to be putting out the right type of content and staying consistent within that. Problem number 7, also something that you should not take personally. Maybe you don't make things that people want to see. And what I mean by this is very tricky, because I honestly think that there's somebody out here for everybody. You know, somebody wants to see something, even if it's like you picking your toenails. It's very different. I would not want to see that. But I'm pretty sure that there is somebody else inside of this world who will watch that. But if you're trying to cater to the masses and stuff, I am saying that maybe you're not making content that the masses want to see, or content that's general enough to cover a larger magnitude of people. Maybe it's your topics, you're not entertaining somebody, you're not persuading anybody, you're not trying to inform anybody. Like, maybe people, like, you're just not giving anything that people want to see, whether that's a topic or you actually just don't have good content within your videos, you know? So it's very humbling to be able to be self-aware and to actually, like, look back on your videos that you worked so hard for, to see, like, wow, is this something that somebody would want to see? But if your goal is to get views and stuff, then your content needs to be catering to more people, and maybe the masses don't necessarily want to see what it is that you're doing, type of thing. That's just something just to think about. The last and final problem number 8, is you're not focused on the right things. Your life is comprised of, like, what you do and what you don't do. It's great to not have your focus one place, but that doesn't mean that your focus is where it should be. Because my focus wasn't to be intentionally trying to give to my audience, to my viewers, my focus wasn't in the right space. Wherever else it wasn't in the right space, because the right space for me is giving to my audience. Or maybe you're not focused on your thumbnails or on your titles or something like that. Within all of these problems, you guys, are solutions that if you solve them, the problems will be fixed. All right, you guys, so those are all of the problems and solutions that I have for y'all. I hope that this video was so helpful, y'all. I promise you, all I did, I realized I was feeling entitled. I was like, yo, I've been on YouTube for X amount of years. Like, I should have some form of success and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, if I changed my perspective to see all that I've acquired within my time on YouTube, I would see that I do have some form of success. So because of that, it just made me want to actually just stop and reflect and see, you know, let me actually humble myself and see where did I go wrong. And I came up with these problems and these solutions, y'all, and I hope that they was helpful for you guys. Always remember that I love you guys so much, and God loves you 10 times more. You already know where I catch you guys. I catch y'all where? In my next video, y'all. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Peace up. A-Town down. I'm so high. I'm on, yeah. Don't know why.